Guys, in this video we got a sound system to put onto the Burnout car. So what that means, we should be able to have V8 engine noises, Formula 1 engine noises, and any other noises that we can think of. Alright, let's have a look. So, if you're new to these Burnout videos, guys, I'm going to put a little link up here so you can have a little look back and have a look at some of the earlier videos so that you know exactly what this thing's all about. But pretty much, we put a massive 1/8 scale power system into a tiny little 1/10 scale touring car sort of chassis platform. So, loads of power, 6S LiPo, and it literally just smokes tyres up in seconds. So I've got this sound system kit from China, GT Power. It's got online updates. God knows, guys, I don't know anything about this yet. So as soon as I know what's going on here, guys, I will let you know so we can do this together. So we've got the brain, I guess. Check that out. It looks like a subwoofer. USB cable, a load of other cables. Oh, we got headlights as well. Sticky pads. Yeah, whatever that is. Instructions, more instructions, and that's pretty much it. So for now, I'm not going to bother with the lights, I just want the noise. Maybe in a future video, we'll hook up the lights and we'll do something cool with that. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a little look through the instructions, then I'll put you lot back on when I know what's going on. Alright, so I've had a quick read through the instruction, and this thing has actually got a lot of different features. You've got turn signals, you've got brake lights, you've got headlights, you've got horns, obviously you've got the sound systems. There's quite a lot in here. But pretty much, to get the gist of it, I think what I've got to do is the power input goes here via this plug here. And by the way, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I'm going along. So if I'm doing anything wrong, excuse me, guys, but we will get there in the end. Then this is where you would put the power into, but this is inline Deans, and I'm running these XT90s, I'm running 2 of them. But it can take the voltage. If you look here, the input voltage is 6 volts to 26 volts. So that is under 6S LiPo. So we're pretty good to go with 6S LiPo. So next, we've got the inputs on this side. So the accelerator, by the looks on here, is accelerator input is the second one down. I've got to come along in here, and accelerator is channel 2, which is not that one, but this one here, into the second one here. And then we need one of these supplied extension leads. And then we have accelerator here as the output. Then that's going to plug right back into the receiver where the accelerator came out originally. Alright, and then we've got the speaker system. I'm not really sure where you're supposed to fit it to, but it says first horn, second horn. Horn output. So is that the speaker? It's kind of broken English. I don't know, guys, where you're supposed to plug the speaker in. Maybe in the first horn, which would be... Alright, so no idea if this is actually going to work or not, so let's plug it in and see what happens. Alright, so I've got it all plugged in, but this isn't happening, it's the wrong adapter. And I haven't even got any Deans, guys, so I'm just going to cut this off. And for now, I'm just going to bodge it in with that. Alright, so I've managed to wedge it in there, it's powered up. If you press this, it does... So it's doing something. You've got steering, so the power's going through it, but I've got no gas, I've got no accelerator. It's not making a noise, and it's not turning the wheels. So I'm going to have to go over this again, guys, and have a look what's going on. Alright, guys, I've got it to work. My bad, I had the input and the output the wrong way around. I've switched them around, and now it works, watch. But basically, give it a little bit of throttle. Hold on, let me get that around there so you can see. Alright, so at least it works now. So now I've got to find a way to mount it. And then also we've got to find a way how we're going to power this thing properly. So before we mount up this all properly, I want to test it out and just see how loud it is. Because if it's not loud enough, then there's probably not really much point in going ahead. So let's quickly rip a quick burnout out of it and just see what it sounds like. Oh, and it definitely needs a fresh set of rubber. Alright, here we go. Alright, so the ESC's gone back into limp mode, so I think I'm going to have to charge up the batteries. Yep, that would do it. So we're going to charge them up. Alright, so while that's charging up, I'm just going to rig up a quick inline adapter so I can just plug this thing in properly. Alright, so I've got it all soldered up. Definitely not the neatest of jobs, but really it should have had longer wires on there. It's not very easy to try and solder these little short snippets together, but I wanted to keep this thing as compact as possible. So hopefully that's going to work. Alright guys, so I've just rewired it because it's going to be tricky to try and mount this on the car somewhere. I've had a little look. There's not really anywhere to mount it. If I do mount it, I'm going to have to make a little plate to sit up on top of here to sort of put it on. But it's all a bit big and it's a bit bulky. And a lot of you guys want me to do a speed run with this. I don't really want all this extra weight on there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick a bit of Velcro to it. Then I can Velcro it to the bottom of the body shell. So then I can just take this thing off. So then I've got this thing here that just attaches to the battery. So that's going to come away. And then I've got one plug here that I've put in as a wire lead. So now I've only got one plug going into here on the input. Nothing on the output. I've just wire leaded it. So all I have to do is if I take the body shell off and don't want to run it, I've got one plug to pull out like this. And the whole unit, oh, it nearly fell over. You put that there. And I can take the whole unit away like that and have that attached to the body shell. And all I've got to do is plug in one plug in order to get the thing to work. So I think that's going to be a lot easier, guys, to be honest. Alright, so the perfect place to mount it on this body shell is going to be on the back window here. Oh, look at all that rubber inside the body shell. Alright, so battery's all charged. I've tidied it all up a little bit now. So as you can see, I've bunched up all the cables. I've got the one plug here that I can plug it in. So now, let's get it all mounted up and see if it works. Alright guys, here it goes. Oh gosh, it's getting heavy. That's without even the weights in the front. Smoking, guys. Let's get it outside. Oh, check it out. Oh my god, check it out, guys. Completely and utterly smoked another set of tyres in seconds. Look at it, it's all up in here. Oh my god. But the only trouble is I think the wheel nut came off and that made the hex round out. So it's just done the hex in there. But I've got some spares, guys. And check that out, guys. I'll take the body shell off, take this plug out here, this plug out here, out of the Y lead. And now it's completely separate. So now we can use this thing to maybe try a speed run. I mean, I don't know how good it's going to be. It's only two-wheel drive. It's got a lot of weight in there. Suspension geometry is all out. So I haven't got a clue. I might give it a go and see how it goes. If it's really unstable, I could be tempted to build another one of these, but keep it four-wheel drive, just for speed runs. I tell you what, guys, that's an easy way to get old tyres off of rims. A little bit of acetone, and that'll be it done. So overall, guys, I'm over the moon of how easy this whole project's been. It really, everything just fell into place. Everything was just super, super easy. There were just like no problems anywhere along the whole entire build. So now what I want to do is definitely go and find some decent body shells. A lot of you guys were saying get a Holden, get a Dodge Challenger, get a Dodge Demon. And yes, guys, that's the plan. Get a load of different bodies and let's try and rip a few burnouts with different tyres. Another little idea that someone came up with is what about doing coloured smoke? And my mate Ian said, what about if you mix some food colouring in with some WD-40 or something? Well, maybe it'll work. Maybe we can have a little play about, see what works. If any of you guys knows how we can make the smoke coloured, give me a note in the comments down below. But for now, guys, that's all we got time for this video. So I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. You know what you got to do. See you soon, guys. Bye.